Hello there, welcome everybody to New Beginnings, My Everyday Life in rural Cyprus. And I do lives every Monday and Wednesday at the same time. If you're watching this back later and know what time that is, it's in the description below what time my lives are, along with some other information and bits and pieces and any contact details that you may like. I've got some updates today and some bits and pieces to tell about things that are coming up and such things. But first, let's start as always, where I share my mood with you via my mood cards. And if you were watching last week, you will see I've made some of my own. So let's see if we could choose one of those today, because I made quite a few. Let's see. I don't know. What is my mood today? Thinking. What is my mood today? Let's see. Oh, as I don't know really. I've just been busy on the laptop today and doing paperwork and bits and pieces. Or I say, awesome, I got a lot achieved today. Do you like my drawing? Awesome, I got so much done. That's always got to be a good thing. I don't like paperwork or anything like that. Hence why I never wanted any form of office job. I did accounts for many years because I was always self-employed. Hated every minute of doing that, but at least I had the freedom of working for myself and therefore earning as much money as I wanted. So, yep, today we will say awesome. That's my feeling for today. Even though Monday, Wednesdays are all my catching up and, as I say, a bit of YouTube work and so on and so forth. But I did it, so that's a good thing. Craft catch up. It wasn't until I got this out to show you that I realised I hadn't done any more since last week. But I know people can't watch every single week, so I'll show you where I was up to last week. Any of you new to my channels, I know there's quite a lot of new people. This is a gardening apron that my parents bought me many years ago, and I decided to cross stitch on it. It's not meant for cross stitch, but it's perfect for it. It's plasticky, so it's easy to wipe down. I've done my channel name down the bottom, and on the pocket I'm going to write my name. My name's not Woon. My name is Dawn, so I still have 2 more letters to go. It's a push to find the time right now to do the last 2 letters, because any of you who watch my video today that I posted will know what I'm busy with right now. So if you haven't had a chance to watch my video of the day, then do go and look at it and you'll see why I'm so busy. So that's to catch up with that. There's that. I thought something went on the floor. Okay, let's do a quick fun fact before we get into the video. What's my fun fact today? Oh, yes. This is, if you want to sound clever, my fun fact for today is an itch. When you get an itch, it's also known as a pruritus. So you can be very clever and say, oh, pruritus. I've got a pruritus. Sounds really cool. So that's my fun fact for today. And let's see how many of you can put that word in your video. If you do lives, I want you to say at some point, oh, I got a pruritus. That would be really fun. Let's make that a little YouTube trend. How many people can say in their lives or their videos at some point, oh, I got a pruritus. That would be funny. Hey there, my favourite friend. Hello. It's Magnificent Germany with Darian, and Darian's a great laugh. He really is. He's such a lovely person. Howdy, howdy. I'm dropping in for a bit between appointments. Hope you're doing wonderful. I looked today. I'm trying to get on one of your lives so desperately, actually live. And I looked today and it worked out. I think it said it was 3:30 a.m. your upcoming one for me. So I'm like, no. I need to catch one during the day. If you have one, I'll give you my time now. It's 5:30 in the evening. If you've got one, I used to watch you live sometimes. I must have totally forgotten when that is, or do you not do that one anymore? If you can let me know your times of your lives and your days. I used to be on one of your lives, and I just can't find where it is. I've got so mixed up with lives. New calendar, so all the ones I used to watch have gone in the old calendar. So let me know, Darren, because I really do want to get on your lives again. You know I was always on. So if there's one during my daytime, I think I used to go on, it was my mornings, and I can't remember even what day it was. But yeah, your one that's upcoming is 3:30 a.m, so not that one. So if you do want a completely different time to that, that's the one I want to know the time of, because I want to be there. I loved being on your lives. They were fantastic. Oh, are you peering at my earring? Today's earring. Ooh, let's see how close we can get. I don't know if you can see. It's an apple with a stone in it. Yes. Now, apples have pips, not stones. Haha. Perhaps that's supposed to be the little maggot. Be live. 11 8. Let me write it down. Paper. I can read it. You've been blocked because you're showing something, but that's fine. No problem. Paper. 11 a.m. EST. I can work it out from that. Oh, right. Another channel. Right. Okay. Moment in the... No, that's fine. I wanted to know. I keep saying on my lives, if anyone's got a live that matches my time, please tell me. Moment in the word. Moment in the word at... Right, channel it's got. Okay. No, that's fine. I wanted to know that. I'll be right. It's your one. So everybody, I'm collecting your live times again. As I say, right now it's 5:30 in the evening. I know now a lot of America it's morning, anywhere from maybe about 8 a.m. to about 10 a.m. now. So that gives you a bit of a time difference for when they are. What did I want to put? Channel. Magnificent Germany with Darian. Yeah, so if now it's 5:30 for me now, what time would that be for me, Darian? What time would that be for me? It's now 5:30 at night for me. I'm on the same day as you. I do that as a show because we want that to go up. Hey, how you doing, Jake? Nice to see you. What did I just go and watch on your channel? Oh, the Hawk. Was it Hawk Chicken Hawk? Catching the chicken hawk. I put on there, can it get into small gaps? Because I'm pretty sure your chicken coop is safe. It's a lovely video. Was it a short? I think it's a short. So if you want to see a chicken hawk, he's caught it that's gone in this chicken coop. So that's, yeah, it was your channel. I have to be careful because sometimes I watch a few and get some mixed up. So yeah, if any of you want to see a chicken hawk, he's caught it, went in his chicken coop and he's got it there. Full camera, you can really see it. It's really good to see. Oh, the door was open. That's sneaky. They're dead sneaky. Oh, your chickens are free range. Yeah, free range chickens. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Well, I love seeing wildlife in different countries. So again, anyone's got videos of the animals in their countries, always drop me a message. Don't feel you're pushing your channel at me. I like to see where people live. So if you do walks or show your areas, I like those. I like if you're a new channel, starting a new life somewhere. They're my favourite sort of videos. I like animals, as I say. I'm watching a lot of videos. A lot of channels at the moment have got those wildlife cameras. They're quite good. Twinbrook Acres, I've just watched those. He's just, I don't know if he's just got one, but he's just put up footage of some nightlife there. We let him go at our lake. That's nice. I was concerned with your words about rehoming him. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was really cool. Yeah, so you see my earrings, so now the brooch will approach. Oh, we got a crab today. Interesting. Interesting. I think when I show my brooches, I might also go through my badges, because I've got a whole collection of badges. Do you call them badges in America? No, you call them something else. Pins. It's pins, like round. I think you call them pins. Most aren't that lucky. Yeah, that's what I got from your video. That yes, they go nights. Oh dear. Okay, let's share some updates with you. Should we do updates? Yes, let's do updates. Updates and chit chat. Let me see. I've written bits on my board during the week because sometimes I think, oh, what have I done? Or what do I want to say? Oh, we were talking some time ago in my lives about the new rules in Cyprus and the EU about plastics and polystyrene, those kind of things. It should be all the EU, but it looks like only a couple of countries are actually following the rules at the moment, that once those products, anything made of plastic in any shape or form, once they've been sold in your country, you're not allowed to manufacture them anymore or import them anymore. And added to that, Cyprus also now has just announced in 2023, or by 2023, there's not going to be any more small packaging, regardless of whether it's recyclable small packaging or not. And they were saying things such as in a restaurant, let's say when you get a knife and fork, like a takeaway, sometimes that's in a clear packaging. So that's waste packaging, any of those kind of things. So any small packaging will not be allowed for small products as well. And if you're interested, yes, it is happening here about the no more plastics and things. And already in the shops, we're seeing so many products now that have been changed. I showed Q-tips or cotton buds, whatever you want to call them. I showed that right from the day they announced it, they had already changed those to bamboo. So we're seeing lots of it, and surprisingly, they're not costing any more, the products that are now available. So it's good to see it's actually happening in Cyprus. And being that we're such a small country, it's obviously harder for us to manufacture many things. So a small country that's isolated, it would obviously be more expensive for us to import other stuff as well. So I think they're manufacturing what they can here as well. So that's the update on the plastics. What's that say? It says something. I do this. Oh, they said if there's something there about there. Anyway, also saying about all restaurants have to have reusable stuff. So now they want you to bring in your own coffee cup, or you could buy one that's like the shopping bags. You can buy one there that's a reusable one, and then you have to keep bringing that in. So all takeaway is going to be reusable containers, and they're encouraging you to buy your own and bring it in if you can. If not, it's got to be reusable. And no more pre-packed fruit or vegetable. Now, mostly out here, you don't get barely any pre-packed fruit and vegetables because there's so many, obviously, farms growing stuff. It's all loose stuff anyway. Nice hearing, by the way, thanks. Thank you. Sorry you had to have my big wrinkly face on the screen. Yeah, so that's the update on that. I'll share my latest dream with you. I do have really weird dreams, and I dream most nights. Sometimes I have multiple dreams in a night, and if I say them straight away, I remember them. But if I leave it maybe an hour and have breakfast, it disappears. And because I want to kind of remember some of the weirdness of them, I tell Mike my dreams, and he absolutely hates hearing my weird dreams. So I thought I'd share one with you for your opinion. Darian says, well, that's the first I ever heard of having to bring your own silverware. You're funny. Yes, talk about ridiculously posh, shall we say, or trying to be posh or upper class. There was somebody talking about they're going for a picnic and they could take these china plates to have a picnic and use their new silverware. Who takes silverware on a picnic? Off to play homesteader. Cool, excellent. Nice to see you. Thank you so much, Jake, for popping in. And if any of you haven't visited None Your Texas on the Back 20 yet, do go and check him out. Jake's awesome. Thanks, Jake, for being here. Much appreciated. So my dream. Oh, Jake's going to miss my dream. So I dreamt. Now, I think this was because I was on Blue Self-Reliant channel and she did a thank you for what I sent her. She was the recipient of my monthly giveaway seeds. She was selected. So I'd sent her the seeds and she made a video thanking me for those. So go on her channel, Blue Self-Reliant, if you want to see that video. And also someone else sent her some stickers and they were like little round stickers of their channel. I think that's part of where this dream comes from for some reason. Anyway, me and Mike were walking in this park somewhere and we're walking down this park and we don't have squirrels in Cyprus. And I said, I want to go in this park because there were squirrels. I don't know if it was Cyprus or not. It didn't look like Cyprus. Perhaps it was back in England. And I said, I haven't seen squirrels for such a long time. I want to see a squirrel. And supposedly they were quite well known to be in this park. And there was a cafe way up the end. And Mike was like, well, I don't want to hang around because often when I'm doing filming out, I stop and film and he walks. He's like, oh, I don't want to wait for you filming squirrels if you're going to see them. So he was going to wander up to this cafe. So I'm looking around for these squirrels thinking, hope I can see them in the trees. Well, all of a sudden there was this huge human-sized squirrel. And I'm like, ooh, he's pretty big. So I'm kind of walking fast, but don't want to look like I'm scared or apprehensive of this squirrel. So I'm walking quite fast. And I see people are probably going to switch off now. So I'm walking quite fast and the squirrel's coming quite fast next to me. But then I wanted it to be awesome that I was walking with this giant squirrel. So I'm trying to figure out how, because my phone is new to me, how to turn it around and film myself with this squirrel. And I couldn't get it to work because sometimes I can't get it to work properly. So I couldn't get it to work. And I thought, oh, and by now the squirrel is gone. And I'm like, oh, is he frightened? Anyway, suddenly he's back again. And he's like, oh, sorry I went away, but I was just going to get you some stickers. Oh, he's a talking squirrel. Interesting. So I said, oh, okay. And he had, I don't know if you all know them, you get like sheets of like children's stickers, lots of little stickers on big sheets. And he had a few sheets of stickers. And he said, would you like some? So I'm like, oh, yes, I'll have some if that's all right. Oh, I got plenty more, he said. So I said, oh, okay then. So I had these stickers off of this squirrel. I don't know what was on them. They were just little tiny things. I don't know what they were. And he said, yes, I like to get them when I can because I've decorated my home in the tree with lots of stickers. I like to do it like wallpaper. So I was like, oh, okay then. He says, bye, I've got to go now, he says. And he rushes off. And it was like something had suddenly scared him. So I look round the other way and there's this man running up and he says, oh, where did that squirrel go? So I said, oh, I don't know. He's just run off. And he said, yes, he said, I work at the cafe And he said, the problem is there's lots of little children come there with their parents, and they, to keep quiet while their parents are still eating, we sell sticker books and they do stickers. And some of the children are crying because the squirrel came and took all their sticker books. And then I woke up. So these are the kind of dreams I have. If I remember any more, I think this would be a good section for my Wednesday lives, or not. What do you think? I didn't get all the concept of what that dream is. Sometimes I think, oh, that was from that, or I saw something. Sometimes things are in my head, but not quite sure what that was all about. Darren, are you pleased you came today? This is Get to Know Me. Oh dear. Well, today I put out my video on my shopping haul and my very first power tool that I've bought. So if you're interested what that is, then check out my video from today. I bought many a thing, but because I've got these mood cards and things like that, I bought lots of colour files. And one of the uses of these are only 29 cents. I'm always buying them. And what I do with these, I thought, I don't use the popper bit. I just tuck that bit in. So it's just like a sleeve. And then I thought what I could do is all these mood cards go in there quite easy. So that's one of the uses of those. If you want to see what else I bought, you'll have to go on my video. But one of the things I showed was Mike bought some new big scissors because he keeps losing things on our land. He'll go and do a job and lose things. So he's lost his work glasses at the moment. Some he doesn't know if they fell out of his pocket or what while he was working on the land. You're feeling kind of squirrely. For sure, dreams are good. Yeah, okay. If I can remember them, as I say, if I leave it like go and have breakfast, it's just gone. And I get so annoyed. Like, I remember I had this really awesome dream. So maybe I need to write them down as soon as I get up. I will definitely add that. Yeah, so Mike's lost glasses somewhere. He's lost scissors, so he bought some new scissors. What else has he lost? Oh, a tool. He's lost a big tool somewhere around the land. Sometimes he puts it down and then he can't remember where he put it. Sometimes we'll find all sorts of awesome things on our land. So him losing the scissors reminded me of a story, not a dream, real fact. And it was when I lived at my parents' house and I had a tiny signet ring, a very small ring. I had it when I was little and it used to fit on the middle finger. And obviously as I got older, it's ended up just fitting on my little finger. And there's a fly. And I was doing some weeding for my dad in the front garden with gloves on and taking them on and off. I think I was tying something up because I'm not very good tying things up with gloves on. So I must have kept taking them off, tying up and putting the gloves back on. When I finished, I realised the ring was missing. So I was quite upset by that because I'd had it for many years. And a friend of mine brought round a metal detector and he went round all the flower beds and he found it. And that was good. And then the next week, I'd lost it again. Don't know where, don't know how, I'd lost it. So I can't really blame Mike for losing things really around the land. So yeah, he got the scissors basically. Oh dear. Okay. I have a re-question for you, a request to answer my question, a re-question. My question today is, where is the furthest place you have ever travelled to? Now, obviously, depending on where your country is, don't say how far, but say the place. And it's a good idea if you say where you are and where you travelled to. Where's my furthest? My furthest was from England to many an island on the Caribbean. For me, that was a long haul. Probably near Venezuela was the nearest Caribbean island I went, which is called Margarita Island. Not a lot of people know Margarita Island, so you could then fly on to Venezuela from there. So most people know where Venezuela is. So if you look at Venezuela on the map and go slightly southeast, it's the island right there. That's where that is. So if you're watching this back later, then do put your answer in the comments below. I always like seeing all your answers to my questions. But yeah, I think that's the furthest I've ever been. From England, I've got family in Australia, but I never went there. That was a bit too far for me to travel. Yeah, too far to go. So yeah, I think Margarita Island probably was, as I say, Caribbean islands, but I think that's the furthest away one possibly. Did Cuba, did Bahamas, all those kind of islands. Then I went the other way, but it's not far. I did Fuerteventura Island. That's probably that way. Anything I went that way from England. From here, I've only been to, we went on a cruise for our honeymoon because we got married in Cyprus once we lived here. And we went on 2 cruises. We went to Egypt, which isn't very far really from Cyprus, and also to brain's gone. Somewhere else, another island, beginning with C, not Crete. Forget now. It will come to me at some point. So yeah, we did that. So we done 2 cruises because I'm not allowed to fly anymore. But now I don't have a passport. I didn't have the passport in my married name, so it was a bit dodgy. I've never had a passport in my married name. Can't afford to do it and not allowed to fly anyway. So although I could take cruises, possibly, I don't have a passport. So that's that. I always set you a challenge on Wednesday. Last week, I challenged you to answer my 12 questions. And if you don't know what my 12 questions are, I did a video with them in, which is linked below. And I've also linked below anybody who has so far answered the 12 questions as a video. So do look at the link below and you'll see the channels that have already made a video answering my 12 questions. There may be more, but if they haven't tagged my name, then I've got to discover them, because the people answering the 12 questions pass the questions on to other channels. So if you'd like to do that, that would be really cool. As I say, I've linked it below the video with the questions, and the questions are written out in the description of my video. So you can copy and paste them and read them out. And obviously, if you send them on to someone, you can copy and paste them that way. So that's pretty cool. So that was my challenge for last week. Oh no, my challenge for last week was send a surprise parcel to someone, whether it just be a little letter, an actual letter rather than an email. I challenge you to send a letter to somebody or a surprise parcel. And if any of you did that, let me know. That would be really fun, because isn't it cool? I got a surprise bit of mail this week, which is in the shopping haul video, because town for us is over an hour away and beyond. If you want more shops and whatever, that's the edge of town's an hour away. So we go deeper into town, and that's where our post box is. I've explained why it's that far away in the past, even though we can't receive mail in our area. So we picked up the post. So obviously I read that out at the beginning of my shopping haul. So that's something to look at as well. And also on that video, I did a little bit of filming of the drive in the town, because my videos mostly show my area, and I want to show you there are proper towns as well in Cyprus. And then I show a bit of the driving back to my region, because I've got a lot of new viewers, and then you can compare the difference between town in Cyprus and rural areas. So you've got a really good comparison of the drive in, seeing how town it is, and then driving back, so it's all green and open land and no houses for miles around. So I hope you enjoy that. That was today's posted video. Any other updates? I talked about a colouring book that I'd seen on the Dale Tribe video. If you like really different sorts of colouring books, adult colouring books, I've said before, it's like lots of circles in a one, and then they get slightly bigger, but they've got little lines in them, and it tells you what colours to colour where. And you can't tell until you finish colouring it all in the right colours that a picture is revealed. And I asked Amy where you get it from and how much it is and so on and so forth, because I thought, if it's Amazon, we can't buy from there, and I was pretty sure it would be from Amazon, but I thought some of you might like it. And she responded with, it's called Disney Villains Spiroglyphics, and that's the title of the product, and it is on Amazon, and it's $14, but it's so different. If you're into adult colouring, I would say do it. If you're not sure of it, go on the Dale Tribe and you'll see her colouring it. I think it's their Christmas Day video when they've opened their presents, and after they've opened them all, later on you see Amy sitting at the table colouring. So you'll see it if you want to see it. If you're not sure, then ask me for the link if you're interested, so you can see it. Is that any more updates? Oh, the only other update is tomorrow we're going to Ziggy, which is where Mike's property is that he rents out for his income, that we are selling. We need to sell it. We need the money for it because we're doing a very low rental on it just to keep something coming in. But Mike's concerned if something happens to him, then I'll have to deal with it, and it's better to sell it, get the money. And we've got so many projects we want to do here that we're doing slowly, but we'd rather invest into him, finish off the other property we've got on our land here that it's an outbuilding we built and have made into accommodation, so you guys can come and stay. I do have somewhere else you can stay here on our land at the moment, but we want more, so I'm hoping we can get YouTube groups coming out, which would be pretty cool. But if any of you are interested in coming out and staying with me, then because we're not allowed to do Airbnb anymore, I've talked about this as well, because you have to pay a substantial amount of money to be on any of these things now. It's not just Airbnb, it's all the big sites where you rent, booking.com, all those type of ones. It's all of them that you now have to pay up front. It's over €200 a year, which is fine if you're renting out these expensive places. All right, you can recoup the money in probably a couple of rentals, but we're asking barely anything. So we'd have to probably do a whole season of rental just to pay that back. So we're not doing Airbnb anymore. So what we say, obviously friends can come and stay with us, but the way we can work it is we ask for volunteers who stay free, but you provide your own food. And for that, you help for 3 hours on our land a day, not weekends. Got to Tim. So you can either volunteer, do 3 hours a day, but not weekends. So you get your free board, but you buy your own food. Or you can come and stay for free and give us a donation for our projects, which is replacing Airbnb, let's say. So that's the way we're going to do it. But obviously, if you're my YouTube friends, then you're just welcome to come and stay. And that's open from now. And it's always a case of who will be the first YouTuber. That's going to be a real fun day. Real fun. What else? Oh, I got something to share with you. I always do a little fun section now on Wednesdays, my take on something. So it might be how I'm feeling today, and I might do it as a mime. I've done mimes. I might do my take on something as a song, or so on and so forth. And last week I did a poem, and everybody absolutely loved the poem. So I thought today I'd do another poem for you. And this is the take on my morning. And I thought I'd have a bit of fun with this poem. I do like to make a rhyming poem. I have to have a rhyming poem. But not just saying my day, my morning. I thought I'd be clever and use words like in, out, up, down, left, right. These kind of words, directional words in the poem. So I've called it In and Out, Roundabout. Okay, here we go. The sun came up and I went out, got down to work, around and about. I didn't go in until I was done, enjoying my garden, growing, having fun. I left nothing undone, did it all, growing everything right, good and tall. Then to my inside growing, back indoors, not looking forwards to now doing my chores. Do you like my poems? I'm going to have to start doing a poem book. And in case you missed last week's poem, I will share it with you. As everyone said, it was really good. So last week I did a poem of my previous live. And it went like this. Twinbrook Acres, Rick was there. Blue, my friend, had lots to share. Tony Rad dropped in the chat. Glad to hear where my friends are at. I shared many topics, including facts, for home and garden, tips and hacks. As always, we had lots of fun. So drop in next time. You're so welcome. Do you like it? I love a rhyming poem. I really do. Oh dear. Okay, what else have I got for you? Oh dear. Who's worried? I'm amusing myself. I do believe live should be, or any YouTube stuff, it should be what you want to do. You know, you're my audience, you know me. This is me. Words of wisdom. Now, this is serious. Words of wisdom for today. When your shadow blocks the light, just step out of the shadow and see the light and the way again. That's my words of wisdom for you today. So I hope you like that. Let me have a drink. I'm getting overexcited. So yes, that's that. What else have I got to share with you today? Oh, I must put these away. This is something else I bought, was lots of hairbands. I wonder if I've got prices, because I didn't include prices in my video. Let me see, I have to convert language for you. Let me see. This was Super Home Centre. Now the tool I bought, let me see. That must be on there. Oh no, this wasn't there. This was Super Home Centre. Didn't buy it in Super Home Centre. No. Did I buy anything Super Home Centre? That was just Mike. Don't think I bought anything Super Home Centre. No. If you saw the gardening gloves, they were €1.19 each. I normally put prices in and I didn't. I think that was at Super Home Centre. What shop's this? Jumbo. Jumbo, my absolute favourite shop in Cyprus. Let's see. What things? Yes, these I've said. These sleeves, 29 cents. This is why I buy these. What's still buying Jumbo? Oh, my exercise books. My exercise books. Let me see. Without. Esimero. Bought 6 of those. I haven't been charged of 6 of anything. No, that's 3 times. No. 6 times. Right, there we go. Couldn't find where they were. Oh, blue A4. That's what they've put for those. Blue A4. These were €1.29 each. €1.29. And these have 60 sheets, so 120 pages. 120 pages. So, and I was fooled by this, the tabs. And I don't want tabs. It hasn't got tabs at all. So it's just normal lined exercise books. How much were the hairbands? I don't know what they'd call those. Don't know what they call those. 3 times. What did I get 3 of? 3 times. We've got these, oops, on the floor, stickers. Small stickers. You can see the design. Thus, that's how the stickers are. They are 99 cents each. I'm trying to find the hairbands. That's the tops I bought. They were $1.99 each. If you see my video, the sport tops I got $1.99 each. It must be that $1.49 because it's got a brand name. Let me just grab. Must be $1.49 for those then. Yes, because there's nothing else left on there apart from the tops. So $1.49 for all those hairbands. Oh, I did buy something in Super Home Centre. In Super Home Centre. I got seeds. I must put all these away now. So let's see. Oh, they were 99 cents each. No, 90 cents each. No, 99 cents each, which is about average price of seeds here, 90 to 99 cents. So I got those. And in my video, if you want to see all the seeds I've got, you have to watch the video. But in my video, I made an error, but I found the error editing. And talking about these, now I picked up what I thought were the zucchinis. I grow zucchinis this shape, and they are called Nano in Cyprus, but the seeds are Italian, and I know they have vert on them for green. So I saw vert long, and I thought they were the zucchinis. And I'm talking about the zucchinis, and they're called Nano in Cyprus, the actual, these long, thin green ones. And I grow them all the time. And then as I'm watching the video, I'm holding them, I think I'm holding them to camera. And as I'm editing, I see it says cucumber. So I've put on top, nope, actually these are cucumber. So I've got extra cucumber seeds, which I have plenty of. So, yeah. I hate people who make videos and never watch them back when they're editing. You see so many errors. Yeah, I did one today. I'd made the third part of this shopping. The first one was the drive and showing you town and the shops I went to. The second part I've posted today was what I bought, the shopping haul and the mail call. I got mail. And then the third bit I'd already edited, that's going to go up my next time, which is Friday, about this power tool I've bought, my first ever power tool that I bought while we were out. And I've done it all. Now, sometimes when I edit my music, if you get rid of the music or move the music, sometimes instead of deleting the music, it just shoves it to the beginning. Sometimes, must be something I do. And I hadn't played that first bit back, watching it back when it was all done, because that had no music on it. So I saved it all. And once you save it, it's all as one. You can't then separate music, dialogue, anything like that, because it's saved ready to post the way I do it. And because I posted today, I always just play the next one to remind myself what it's about if anyone asks me questions. And I started playing it, and there's all this loud music over me talking and explaining the tool and what you get in the tool and those kind of things. And I was like, it wasn't just it was background music, it was loud because I deleted it. So it put it at its natural volume, which is always too loud for my videos. I always turn them down. And I was like, oh no. And I've deleted all the footage because it was made. And it was only because I played back this first bit that I just wanted to see it as an entirety, whereas I always play a video back when I've edited, but because I'd already played that bit and it was all right, and then I added to it, and I was like, oh no, what can I do? So I've actually gone back to that and then dubbed, like made it mute all the wrong bits where it had the music blaring out, and then I had to try and remember what I'm talking about to re-add the sound over the top again. And I'm sort of pointing and doing this and doing that because I was talking about the bits. So I've tried my best to talk about the bits I'm pointing to. I go, and actually some of it looks quite good, knowing that myself that I've done that. I was like, oh, this is pretty good, actually, not bad. I'm fitting it in. So I did actually write down briefly what I was talking about, so I didn't miss any facts I wanted to say and the parts to share with you. And but as I say, it didn't seem to fit, so I just sort of briefly talked. But I actually think it's good. So it's a review, but I did pay totally for the product, and I talk about that in the video about how we weren't going to buy it, but we got such an awesome deal. I think he felt a bit sorry for me because I said, oh, I really want it, but because I've got disabilities, it's so hard to buy any power tool. I just can't really hold things for long, and obviously dangerous. A lot of people said to me, oh, why don't you buy one of these mini, like I call them girl chainsaws, like little mini one, and that would just be so dangerous for me. It really would. I've got no concept of controlling things. But you'll see what I bought, so do check out the video. The video is underneath this video. There's a link to it, so you can see what I bought, and I welcome your comments. And if anyone wants me to review anything, I hope you like my review video of the product. If you want to buy something, then this is the one. Let me tell you that. Oh, it's awesome. awesome, absolutely brilliant. So I think I'm going to leave it there today, because we've got a long drive tomorrow to Ziggy. It's quite a long way for me to go to drive. I get very tired. I got very tired just going into town, extremely tired. I don't drive, but being in the car and sitting still for a long time and then doing things there. So we've got to go to Ziggy tomorrow. So I'm going to get a nice early night. I have to take medication before I go on a long drive as well. So I'll have to try and remember. I'll put that out now while I remember in the kitchen. And then once we're over there, we do what we need to do over there. And we're going to have something to eat over there before coming back. So it's going to be a tiring day. And now I've just got to take it easy for a couple of days after that. So that is me done. I think we're finished there. I'll finish as always with my quote of the day. And my quote of today is, the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. And until next time, thanks for being there. You're an awesome community.